cloud is amazing. It promises flexibility and scalability, but it also comes with a hidden cost overspending. Studies show companies waste up to 30% of their cloud budget. That's money wasted on idle resources and inefficient configurations. Imagine what you could do with that extra cash. This isn't a small problem. It affects businesses of all sizes. Even companies with dedicated cloud teams struggle to keep costs in check. The cloud is complex. Understanding its billing nuances is a challenge, but there's hope. Fathom, a growing tech company, faced this exact problem. They were spending way too much on AWS. It was impacting their bottom line. This is the story of how they turned things around. Fathom, like many companies, embraced the cloud wholeheartedly. They saw the cloud as a game changer, a way to revolutionize their operations and stay ahead in the competitive tech landscape. They migrated their entire infrastructure to AWS, believing it would provide them with the scalability and flexibility they needed to grow. This move gave them the agility they needed to innovate and respond quickly to market demands. However, their AWS bill soon became a monthly source of stress. The costs were not just rising, they were skyrocketing. It was creeping up steadily, month after month, with no end in sight. They knew they had to take action before the costs spiraled out of control. Fathom decided to take a closer look and analyze their cloud spending in detail. They dug deep into their usage reports, scrutinizing every line item and service. What they found was shocking. They were overspending by over $100,000 annually. This was a staggering amount for any company. This revelation was a turning point for Fathom. They realized they needed to get a grip on their cloud costs immediately. They understood that this wasn't about cutting corners or reducing their capabilities. It was about using the cloud efficiently and making sure every dollar spent was justified. They focused on optimizing their cloud resources, ensuring they paid only for what they actually used. This approach allowed them to align their cloud spending with their actual needs and usage patterns. This realization set them on a path of continuous optimization and significant cost savings. It's a journey any company can replicate, ensuring they get the most value out of their cloud investments. Before diving into solutions, let's understand the common culprits of cloud overspending. First, unexpected charges. These can come from various sources: data transfer fees, storage costs, or even API calls. These charges often catch businesses off guard. Second, inefficient resource usage. This is a major contributor to wasted cloud spend. Over-provisioned servers, idle instances, and unused storage all add up. Companies often overestimate their needs. They end up paying for resources they don't fully utilize. The good news, these challenges are solvable. By understanding the root causes, businesses can take proactive steps to optimize their cloud usage. And that's exactly what Fathom did. They implemented a three-pronged approach to regain control of their AWS costs. Fathom's journey to cost savings involved three key steps: optimizing their architecture, diligently monitoring their usage patterns, and investing in an automation tool. This wasn't about a quick fix. It was about creating sustainable cost management practices that would benefit them in the long run. First, optimization. They analyzed their existing infrastructure meticulously. They identified areas where they could make adjustments. This involved right-sizing instances, leveraging AWS discounts, and choosing the most cost-effective storage options available to them. Second, monitoring. They implemented tools to track their cloud usage in real time, ensuring they had up-to-date information. This allowed them to identify anomalies, spikes in usage, and resources that were sitting idle, which could then be optimized or shut down. Finally, automation. They knew manual processes were not scalable and could lead to inefficiencies. They invested in a tool to automate cost optimization tasks, making the process more efficient. This included scheduling instance shutdowns, adjusting resource provisioning, and receiving alerts for potential overspending, ensuring they stayed within budget and avoided unnecessary costs. Section 5. The power of optimization, right-sizing your resources. In today's fast-paced digital world, ensuring that your resources are right-sized is crucial for both efficiency and cost-effectiveness. Optimization is about making sure you're using the right resources for the job. This means not just having the resources, but having the right ones in the right amounts. It starts with understanding your workload demands. Knowing what your applications and services need in terms of compute power, memory, and storage is the first step. Are you using a large instance when a smaller one would suffice? This is a common mistake that can lead to unnecessary expenses. Are you paying for storage tiers you don't need? It's essential to match your storage solutions to your actual usage patterns. Fathom discovered they were over-provisioning many of their servers. This realization came after a thorough analysis of their resource usage. They were using powerful instances for tasks that didn't require that much horsepower. This mismatch was costing them significantly. By downsizing these instances, they significantly reduced their compute costs. This simple change led to substantial savings. They also looked at their storage solutions. It wasn't just about compute power, storage was another area ripe for optimization. They moved data to less expensive storage tiers based on access frequency. Frequently accessed data stayed on higher tiers, while infrequently accessed data was moved to cheaper options. This further optimized their costs without impacting performance. The key was to ensure that performance remained consistent while costs were reduced. Remember, optimization is an ongoing process. It's not a one-time task, but a continuous effort to keep resources aligned with needs. Regularly, review your resources to ensure they align with your current needs. This proactive approach will help you stay efficient and cost-effective in the long run. Section 6. Unveiling usage patterns. Knowledge is savings. Monitoring your cloud usage is crucial. It gives you visibility into your spending habits. It allows you to spot anomalies and identify areas for improvement. Fathom implemented a robust monitoring system to track their AWS usage. They set up alerts for unusual spikes in usage. This allowed them to investigate potential issues proactively. They also used the data to understand their peak usage periods. They could then adjust their resource provisioning accordingly. For example, they discovered that certain applications had high usage during business hours but were mostly idle at night. They implemented a schedule to automatically shut down these instances during off-peak hours. This simple change resulted in substantial cost savings. Section 7. Automation, the secret weapon in cost control. Manual cost optimization is time-consuming and prone to errors. Automation is key to achieving sustainable cost savings. Fathom invested in an automation tool that integrated with their AWS environment. This tool automated several tasks: scheduling instance, start and stop times, ensuring resources were only running when needed, right-sizing instances based on actual usage, analyzing usage patterns and automatically adjusting instance sizes, enforcing cost allocation tags, helping them track costs by department and project, generating cost reports and alerts, providing regular reports on their spending and alerts for potential overspending. Automation freed up their engineering team from tedious cost management tasks. It also ensured that optimization measures were applied consistently. Section 8. Fathom's Victory, a blueprint for savings. By implementing this three-pronged approach, Fathom achieved remarkable results. They reduced their annual AWS bill by over $100,000. But more importantly, they established a culture of cost consciousness within their organization. Their story highlights a crucial point. Managing cloud costs is an ongoing process. It's not a one-time fix. It requires vigilance, proactive monitoring, and a willingness to adapt. Fathom's success serves as a blueprint for other businesses. By embracing optimization, monitoring, and automation, any company can significantly reduce their cloud spend. Section 9. Your turn to conquer the cloud. Don't let cloud costs spiral out of control. Take charge of your AWS spending today. Start by analyzing your current usage. Identify areas where you can optimize your resources. Implement a monitoring system to track your spending habits. Consider investing in an automation tool to streamline your cost optimization efforts. Remember, even small changes can add up to significant savings over time. Make cost management an integral part of your cloud strategy. The cloud offers incredible opportunities for growth and innovation. Don't let overspending hold you back. By following Fathom's lead, you can unlock the full potential of the cloud while keeping your costs in check. Section 10. Share your cost-cutting journey. We've shared Fathom's story and some actionable tips. Now, we want to hear from you. What challenges have you faced with AWS costs? What strategies have you implemented to optimize your spending? Share your experiences in the comments below. Let's learn from each other and conquer the cloud cost challenge.